All right. Should be live right now, which is good. So, goal of the stream, right? So, most people would think that being good at Minecraft means you can just win games, or being good at like any game mode means you can win games. Well, I can't exactly say I'm good at a game mode if I can't even join games, so that's a bit of a problem. But basically, it's all about wins and a good internet connection, evidently enough. Jeez. Oh, this is an amazing start to the stream. Let's try this again. Anyways, so wins are considered the goal of a lot of Minecraft playing and minigame playing, right? And if you win, you are good. But you know, if you camp in the corner and get the last kill, it's a win, just as same as like killing every single person in the game. So there's got to be some way to differentiate. God. And so that's where this idea comes in. I have designed a system that assigns a rating to you based on your performance, and it changes if you do well in a game, and or if it gets larger if you do well in a game, and it gets smaller if you do worse. And so basically what I'm going to be doing if my internet allows it, that is I'm going to be tracking my rating as I play a bunch of games. It's kind of difficult to do it game to game with like Skywars or survival games because there's so few kills each game, and you really can't tell more. You basically can't tell much about the opponent players, and make any good estimations about their skill if maybe two of them will get a kill in any particular game. So, I found that this game, where each player throughout the course of the game gets many kills and many deaths, it's a good way to gauge both my skill and their skill. And I think that makes for a very good rating estimation. That was a poor decision. And so yeah, that's what will happen. If you're familiar with rating, like the ELO system from games like chess and Pokemon Showdown, those are the ones that come to mind for me. But many other games, including like Minecraft Duel servers and explicitly use the ELO rating system or rating system similar to ELO. And so, the thing about those games is that it's just 1v1. You fight someone, right? There's a winner and a loser. Maybe they tie, but in any case, yeah, in any case, your rating changes based on how you do in the actual match, because once you get the kill, once you get the win, it's over basically. Ooh, good shot. So what you? Okay, it's actually a pretty sweaty game. I was doing some testing the other day. This guy who's currently doing also really well with someone that I also faced the other day. But I'm pulling away, I think. So didn't have too much of a difficulty winning this game. Oh God. If it continues like this, I might. Jeez. yeah, as I was saying, like in other games, right, you either win or lose, right? You win, your rating goes up. You lose, your rating goes down, and the amount by which it changes is based on you and your opponent's rating. That same thing happens here, except instead of for a win, the system I'm going to be trying to implement has it based off kills. So when I kill someone, just the way it's put right now, my rating will increase, and when I die, my rating will decrease. I have many other rules for how the system would work, like in actual practice, but seeing that it's just me calculating these numbers on my own, wrote a little bit of a program to help me with this. Yeah, I'll have to do my best to estimate how the actual effects of this would be. God, this guy's just farming me. It's a five kill difference. I won. There's so much lag there. But yeah, basically, the whole thing of this stream is I will be looking at this menu that shows up at the very end, and putting in all the numbers to this program I've written. And so after that, I'll run the program, and it'll change my rating, and we'll see how it progresses as I continue to stream. Right now, I'm starting at 1,000, which is kind of what I would consider to be the base rating, but I wouldn't consider it to be the average rating. I would consider 1,000 to be an abysmal rating if that's your final rating. But the goal in terms of an average rating is 1,500. Let me just run the program, and my rating will change very soon. So, just some stats from that game. My rating will now change to 1,038. And my performance rating, just to let you know, like, if I continue to play like that, what my rating will eventually become is about 2,200. So, while I only ended up gaining like 38 rating points from this game, I still have a long way to go before I reach my target rating. And that's another thing that I wanted to touch on about, I think, the benefits of using a system like this to gauge skill in terms of in mini games like this. In a system with wins, that guy just not move at all. So in a system with wins, right, your score keeps going up by the exact same amount if you keep winning. That doesn't change. Oh no. And so, but with a rating system, there are diminishing returns after a while. Eventually your rating will kind of hover around a certain amount. And, well, whereas you don't need to keep, so if you're like the best player, you just need to keep playing at your best just for a little bit to, you know, establish your dominance. Whereas in a win system, if you're the top player, you need to be playing all the time, or at least more than everybody else, in order to maintain your spot as the top player. So I think this would help create systems which reward players for their skill, but also their dedication, as, again, just by playing a few games, I'm not going to get to my final rating. It will take quite a while as the returns become more and more diminishing. Getting up to like 2,200 might take me like 100 games. Who knows? But which means that anyone even though if the server, has been around for years, right? And their leaderboards need like 10,000 wins to get onto, right? There's not as high of a gap there. You don't need to have been playing. You don't need to have been playing the entire lifespan of the server in order to be on the leaderboard. You simply need to just play a lot and show that you're good, and you will be recognized. And I think this is a much better and more reasonable reward system than the current win leaderboards on most servers. Or at least most minigame servers. There are plenty of ELO leaderboards on like dual servers where they can actually do this 1v1, and it kind of makes sense to, because they do value kind of skill. But I just think there are numerous benefits to this system, and I want to try to prove that to myself, and also prove to myself that this system is actually like valid, but also prove to myself that I'm actually still good at this game by saying, hey, this is my rating, I don't suck. So yeah, that's basically the premise of the stream. I hope I made that clear to anyone who may be watching this at any point in time. Now I'm just going to keep doing this until enough time passes, or until I get bored. I just kind of need some motivation to actually get this project completed. So streaming, I thought, was a good way to do that. Ooh, close. We actually hit that, damn. Nope. But yeah, so I'm just gonna be playing, try to die as little as possible, get as many kills as possible. Yeah, I'm not sure. Ooh, that was a good shot. I wonder, oh, what? Yeah, I'm lagging really hard, and I'm not sure why. But another game gone. Another elo changed to calculate. One moment. All right. Let's see what my rating performance is. Oh, my rating performance actually went down this game to about 2,150, but my rating still goes up to 1,065. So that's where I am right now. I'll try another game, see if I can manage to break through into 1,100. So another aspect of this system that I put into place is that, well, you do start at 1,000. I tried to make it so that the average rating, or the rating of kind of your average player, would be about 1,500, and or at least I think a reasonable rating for most players to be able to get to is 1,500. And since the rating system, right, where if you kill someone, you gain a certain points, they lose a certain amount of points. Right, that kind of makes it impossible for most players to get anywhere because with each interaction, I kill someone, there's not going to be any net change in the total rating in the system. Like, fair enough. And so the way I thought to combat this is to give a little bit of like a participation bonus. Oh, my bad. To players just simply for participating. If you play the game, right? As in you even die just by playing the game, getting a lot of kills and deaths, your rating will change in such a way where it pushes you, if you are below 1,500, up to 1,500. So you get a little bit of a bonus that boosts you up. Say like you, what the heck? Say you get even more deaths than kills, which a large majority of players actually end up doing when playing mini games like these, as you can see from God. This is actually kind of unbearable. I'm not sure if it's my connection to the server or the server's connection to me. What's going on, but it seems to be affecting me only. Kind of frustrating. But basically the idea is to give a little bit of a boost to basically nudge players in the direction of a rating of 1,500. And make it so that if you have a rating near 1,000, chances are you are a player who just started. So that everyone, no matter how their rating is, actually sees progress. That's a little idea. But yeah, that's the general way the system works. And I can only hope that my internet will support me being able to play at, well, my best, or at least a reasonable rating. Because I guess the problem with rating is that, yeah, if you don't win a game, you end up losing a game. Yeah, your KD might go down, and that might be something you care about. But I guess the whole idea is that, the whole idea is that rating you can rebound. If you don't do very well, yeah, it might suck to lose rating, but you can also gain rating back. And at the end of the day, you'll always kind of tend towards your real rating. At least that's the way the system should work. And I think that yeah, I think that the system has a lot of good applications, and I'm just kind of testing it out. Well, of course that shot goes off. Having a very fun time. Oh, I can't even hit that. Oh boy, yeah. Not even a 4 KD. Let's see how my rating changes from this. It's obviously going to go up because I'm kind of starting out. And so yeah. He has a better KD than me. He might have. And as you can see from like this list of kills and deaths, most players get more deaths than kills. So just a typical rating system, which is completely zero sum, meaning like no rating is added or taken away from the system. All right, so I guess the good news is that my performance rating, yeah, my performance rating went up. I'm now at about 2300 performance, at least for what I just did. And my rating doesn't quite hit 1100 yet. It's 1094. Yeah, 1094. And so, yeah, I mean, just we keep pushing on. We'll pass 1100 soon. And I don't expect to see any significant slowdown, especially until we hit like 1600 or 1700, or at least 1500 for certain. But as we creep closer and closer to 1500, the returns will get a lot smaller. Again, I've played three games, and I've made it to a rating of only 1094. And so yeah. That's all right. I'm not being assessed on my parkour skill here. Oh no. Oh no. There's like 2-second lag. This is not fun. But at least this is just demonstrating that I can still perform at like an over 2000 level of performance, even with 2 seconds of lag on every shot I do. I guess that's still a good sign. But yeah, the whole idea here is I'm just playing, but I'm taking my results and using them to calculate a sort of rating for myself, similar to ratings you might see for like, you know, on PvP servers for duels, or you know, with chess or other games like that. And basically, I'm trying to see how the system I've created to as a equivalent rating system for Minecraft, specifically sort of mini games like this, how it works. And I'm trying, and basically, I'm also using this as a tool to see if how rusty I am after years of, or a couple years of like only on and off playing. What I get for hesitating too long. Oh no. As can be seen, my rating is near 1,100. I started at 1,000, and at least based on my results so far, it should go until I have a rating of about 2,200, 2,300. So we'll see. Oh boy, got crit out. Oh, they both shot me, or shot at me. It's always fun. At least I can only die once. Doesn't give me 2 deaths if I get anything. Alright, both trying to shoot me. God. I still missed that. before. He actually hit me. I was very, I don't know. I think it's just because I have like 1,000 ping to the server or something like that. Because nothing is happening. Like, but it's all right. Still have a comfortable lead. I think my, ooh, I think my KDR is half decent here. Wait. Wait. Oh, we may have to end stream early. May have to end stream early. Ran into an unforeseen problem. What are they doing chilling over there? I'll wait till this game's over, and then I have actually something else to deal with, which is really unfortunate. I wasn't expecting this to come up right now. But that's okay. I guess this is a good test run, and I'll stream again soon. But I guess I don't know. I have mixed feelings about this coming up. But it's all right. Goodbye. Ooh, I saw that coming for certain. All right, well let's see what my final rating is. I should cross 1100. KDR was meh. But as for what I'm doing right now, calculating my rating, I basically put all these numbers into a little program I wrote, and it kind of combines them together, and says, okay, your rating should be this after this one game. Plus, it also tells me sort of my performance rating, basically how well I did. So hopefully it's pretty good this time. I'd like to see myself get to 1100 rating. Yeah, actually this is my highest performance rating yet, 2,340, and I'm up to rating of 1,129. Awesome. But I do have to end stream, unfortunately. It's a lot shorter than I wanted it to be, but that's okay. I started it, so I'm kind of obligated to keep going, so I'll be streaming again soon. But that's all I got. Goodbye.